All right, guys, we are back with the performance clutch pack. Screaming Eagle. There's a part number for you. Cool. So we got some springs, stiffer springs.
If I was good with cards, we'd just fan them out.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like a real mechanic shop. Sounds like a NASCAR pit crew.
We recycle properly.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do with oil? I thought you just dumped it in the storm drain.
Right there. Right? That little drain in the floor over there?
That one right there?
Yeah.
That's the one you guys dump all yours in?
Why not?
Nice.
That's where the coffee goes.
Do we have another derby cover?
Brings a like from Daytona hot as and I'm trying to take shit, burning the out of me. What the look, I took the bolt out, it's still on there. So I saw you admiring these.
Yeah.
You notice there's a round side and a sharp side. That's
Yeah.
the machine side.
I did see that.
Do you know why there's a round side and a sharp side? And which direction does it go?
I would assume smooth side out because friction whenever you're pulling the clutch in, and so it settles in or locks back in easier. Wrong. Fail, yeah.
So actually it's so that if the clutch were to stick on this machine side, it sticks open, meaning it can't close. Rather than if it was flipped around and stuck, if it's stuck this way, the clutch can't separate, and then you're basically going to keep being dragged down the road, or you're going to turn the bike off. Bad stuff can happen and people can panic. So the round side or the smooth side goes out for two reasons. Yes, it opens smoother, but two, it keeps from hanging up going on the outside.
Nice.
That's all.
So it's a safety feature.
It is. I learned that a long time ago somewhere. I think in Harley school, God knows what year, but it's a little bit of that useless information that just rolls around in my head at times.
It's good info to know, man.
Always comes up when I see it.
Yeah.
It's that lesson you learn.
This is why you guys like Chris, right? Because he's got this info that just gives you a little bit more insight and a little bit more knowledge into why he is the master tech. So we pulled the clutch plates out, and
These actually look really good. There's no significant evidence of anything. There's definitely no evidence, heavy evidence anyways, of slippage. We haven't measured them, so we don't know the thickness yet. We're simply just pulling them out. As a matter of fact, half of them are still in there. But I was just telling Block here, and Mike came over. I think what we were picking up on the dyno, which we were picking up a variance. We were having some slippage issues, so our numbers were spiking. What we were doing was feeling the clutch slipping, that or the tire slipping.
well, tire wasn't. I
We
mean,
didn't think the tire was slipping after you were sitting on the
I was
back.
sitting on the back of it,
Yeah.
and it ain't going nowhere with.
Add mental picture.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
You and
it
me.
wasn't like you think, but
Yeah.
but anyhow, no nuts to butts there.
No, I was side saddling.
Yeah. They're looking pretty good. We could smell. You guys can't smell what we're smelling, but we did smell a little evidence of.
How would you describe that smell, Chris? Like for the viewers that can't smell that, how would you describe that smell?
I see. The game gets twisted. All right. All right. So it's acidic. It's how do we describe?
There is no smell like a burn clutch, bro. There is
it's
no
almost
smell.
like burning electrical. And similar.
Yeah.
Similar. So
Yeah.
if you know what burning electrical smells like, it's similar.
Yeah.
It's not that smell, but it's similar. And if you don't, sorry about you. I don't have any other way.
I mean,
to
I wouldn't
explain.
recommend wanting to smell
No,
burning
definitely
electrical.
not. No.
Despite it kind of smelling like that. I mean, it might have been because I got on it right there at the end. I replaced clutch plates on my Grom that were black,
Yeah.
and they were burned out, like just really burned. Going through sugar sand and like just constantly riding the clutch.
Nothing really looks that bad. Definitely, if it was slipping, it wasn't slipping horribly. Your numbers still look good.
I couldn't feel it at all. So like I was in third gear and I'd like pull it, even like on the highway and stuff like that, I'd drop a gear and pull on it.
How'd it look?
Yeah, it ran great.
You didn't even tell me.
Yeah, it ran amazing, man. Like I said, I really like the
bass
cam.
tune.
Yeah, with the bass tune. It felt powerful. It pulled really well.
Was it smooth?
Yeah. All right, so showing how the clutch works whenever you're pulling this in, the basket is expanding. When you pull clutch lever in,
That's a disengaged clutch right here. See the place move? That means it's free spinning, no power to the wheel.
versus when you let it go, it goes back in and you have no free play. Power to the wheel.
What? Mind blown. I never knew that's what it did. Now I do. And so do you. In my drawers. This is a secondary actuator for a hydraulic clutch. Yours is not hydraulic, but we can use it for you mentally to understand what's happening. Behind this cover, you actually have a ball and ramp. This wire or this cable connects to a ball and ramp, and as you pull that cable, you're pushing it, you're turning the ball and ramp. As you turn the ball and ramp, it actually goes in. It puts pressure on the push rod, which in turn pushes pressure against that little adjuster I was just turning, which pushes that shit out from this side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then when you let off, it comes back, everything's tight. This is a hydraulic one. If you were to pull it, this pushes out. This pushes directly on that push rod. So when that gets pushed out, it just pushes straight through, pushes the clutch out, let the clutch back in.
So the perk of a hydraulic one is it's not as difficult because you're removing the manual portion in between.
Yeah, you're taking the friction of the cable out. You're also getting rid of the ball and ramp system, which has friction. You're going to a hydraulic system, which is notoriously smoother. And it always adjusts. You don't have to manually adjust like what we're doing.
Right, so instead of a normal clutch line, you have like a line with fluid running down.
Correct.
And then you have a reservoir on the left side.
As a matter of fact, here's one. It's hydraulic. You're right. So you have a master cylinder, and you'll have a clutch type line, or a brake type line, sorry.
Check this shit out, guys. It's an oil gun.
Hey, I got a surprise for you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. He's doing something over there. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll come out when it's full, you know.
It's so convenient. 1 quart. Bro, that has got to be the easiest oil that I've ever put in a bike. Awesome. So we're just installing the derby cover. What the hell, dude?
It's no longer a 114.
Used to be 114.
You haven't changed it yet. So there, I just want the world to know.
Just
don't believe the lies that he tells from the outside.
bro, I had a sleeper.
Don't judge it by the outside image.
I used to have a sleeper. Now you're telling everybody.
I wonder how many people will comment on our music selection today.
It's pretty good music selection.
We've gotten some pretty good comments. So today we're kind of feeling 90s. We're all feeling teenager life. So this is where we're at. We're all in that generation. So.
Yeah, we got a good music selection here. I'll give you that. It's diverse too. It's not just like
you're right.
The day that I came in, whenever I just brought the swag and stuff, you guys had like house music going on.
We did.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Just to mess with you guys.
That's right.
We'll come back and we'll have some Whitney Houston.
Oh shit. So just so you guys know, there's videos out there of Chris.
Don't put that in no.
You know what? People will find it. I mean, we got a pretty good subscriber base here.
Nobody's gonna
somebody will find it.
Don't even
guarantee you they would find it.
Gonna find it, and I don't want them to find it.
All right, I can't tell you guys. I'm sorry.
You suck. What you see here stays here.
Except it's going on YouTube
Hey.
to hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, 117 and about 132.
117 horsepower, 132 foot-pounds torque.
Yep. That's what you get out of the box, essentially.
With a 2-to-2 exhaust.
With a less than
ideal
exhaust system.
Yeah.
Now, as we change things around, we'll see what happens, but I know we'll make that a lot better.
Yeah.
This is set up for stock exhaust.
True. Yeah.
This isn't set up for anything else. That's actually pretty impressive. 117 and 132. Considering, as I said just a second ago, this exhaust, this is really killing it.
Yeah.
This pipe is considerably shorter than the front.
Motorcycles are 50% aesthetics. 2 into 1, you're gonna pull better numbers. 2 into 2 is Harley tradition. The screws for the speakers and the well nuts are inside the tour pack.
We came across the clutch issues, which didn't expect, but it's good to have that kind of taken care of. Yeah, you expected?
We're throwing 140 foot-pounds of torque at it. Of course, it's not going to hold up necessarily.
I'm going to be heading out from the shop. As always, big thanks to Chris. Appreciate you. You guys go follow him. Sick wide glide. Sick wide glide, sick wide glide, sick wide glide.
Monday, Monday, Monday. Going fishing in a Hemi-powered ram.
Maiden voyage, and it's freaking sprinkling, which means I can't pull it like I wanted to. Maybe once the road gets dry. I guess it's not the maiden voyage though, but it would be like the maiden voyage, like after the new clutch. Woo, that new clutch is a lot tighter, those new clutch springs. Anyways, that's the video for this time around, guys. Those are the dyno numbers. That was the process of getting the bike kind of a little bit more bulletproofed with the performance clutch pack, the new plates, stiffer springs. Oh man, I forgot to get some ethanol free. It's gonna be quite a chore to keep up with ethanol free gas and then putting additive to boost the octane. Anyway, so those are the power numbers. A little lower than I expected, based on Shade Tree Surgeon's numbers.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Just hanging here at the shop with Shay.
What up, Shay?
When are we doing this Road King battle? Road King Kong versus, wait, is there a name?
So I think I'm gonna call it Goldzilla.
Goldzilla?
Goldzilla.
Yeah.
Goldzilla?
King Kong versus Goldzilla. The battle of the century.
The movie I've been waiting for years.
Dude, so you get that thing on the dyno yet, or what? Well, you didn't release the numbers, you freaking tease.
Yeah.
So we thought you had to do that.
I thought I'd let you know the numbers before I finished the edit. And so the numbers we're looking at 117 horsepower and 132 torque.
What? Dude. Be prepared to have your dick put in the dirt, dude. Not only am I gonna beat you, I'm gonna beat you with a passenger on the back. We gotta give you a handicap. I'm gonna put someone on the back and still smoke you like a joint, dude. Or maybe lose, I don't know. Or maybe loop out a wheelie. That'll be exciting. Okay, we'll set up the date. The Battle Royale. The Rumble in the Jungle. Road King Kong versus Goldzilla. 2 bikes enter. Welcome to the Thunderdome battle.
2 bikes under. Hopefully we both leave, because, you know, we're not trying to kill each other.
2
So.
men enter, 2 men leave because we're friends.
Yeah, we'll go grab a beer afterwards, so.
Yeah. 2 men enter and get beers afterwards. Different kind of Thunderdome, okay?
Yeah.
Instead of stock exhaust, which that base map is tuned for, I do have the Bassani sweepers. They're saying that basically the one on the back, since it's a different length than the one on the front, is kind of killing it. So I'm going to be really interested to see what kind of numbers we get out of a 2-to-1. We're taking you guys along for this whole ride, through this whole process. I'm showing you guys exactly what it's like to go through the process of doing a big bore kit. I didn't expect to have to replace the clutch that soon, but the dyno was basically showing that the clutch was slipping. Obviously, we don't want that, because after a while, you know, riding it like that, especially riding it hard, which I do plan to do, it's going to burn out the clutch, and that's not fun for anybody. Just, oh man, burned out clutch smells terrible. It also makes the bike yeah, not as fun to ride because it doesn't go whenever you're actually on throttle, and so definitely don't want that. I'll do a follow-up video of like kind of first thoughts and impressions of actually riding this bike with the stock tune on it. So basically how you would get the kit out of the box. Obviously I'm going to have the upgraded clutch just because we wanted the power delivery to be there, or for the power to actually be there whenever I get on throttle. So I guess we'll stop the video here and we'll start it on the ride home. Some first thoughts and impressions. Man, I really didn't want to have to do this in the rain. Sucks. All right, hope the video was insightful for you guys. If it was, be sure to hit that like button. Big thanks again to Seminole Harley-Davidson and Chris. Greatly appreciate you guys. Y'all be sure to go follow Chris, like I said, at Sick Wide Glide. If y'all are enjoying these videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity as well. So next time, ride safe out there, stay vigilant, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.